My daughter, Laura, was the light of our lives, but she has a unique history of dental issues. She had Rett syndrome, which is a neurodevelopmental disorder that can cause severe disabilities, both physical and intellectual. When she was 20, we moved to New Hampshire. So I was just looking for a dentist up here in the North Country and found one that, we made an appointment for a checkup. We got her in the office, got her in the chair, and the dentist said, "Okay, open up." And Laura just stared at him. She didn't know what he was saying exactly. And after a couple of times of this, the dentist just turned to me and raised his hands like, "I don't know what to do." And that was the end of that. The dentist clearly had no experience at all with people with disabilities and was clueless how to even talk to her. We were recommended to a dentist who was also an anesthesiologist down in the southern part of the state, which is over 3 hours for us. So we did that. We got her in, and this dentist was great. Took her on back, kept her asleep, appropriately while they did whatever they needed to do, exams, x-rays, fillings, whatever. Her teeth, as it turns out, were in pretty terrible shape, which makes me wonder if the dentist back in Virginia, all those years of her childhood, did anything at all. And it eventually became evident after a number of visits, a number of years of doing this, that her teeth and the rest of her teeth were in such bad shape, he could not deal with it in his office. Keep in mind that every time we went down to get her teeth looked at by this doctor, it was costing us $5,000 or even more out of pocket. We had no dental insurance. She was on Medicare and Medicaid, which didn't cover anything. I mean, we spent, in the years that she was going there, which was about 6 years, we spent, somewhere in the neighborhood of $25,000, $30,000, something like that, out of pocket. No family should have to go through that and go, spend so much money just to get basic dental care. It became apparent to me what a terrible problem this was for people with disabilities. And I can't imagine my daughter's the only one that had problems like this. And finally, when her teeth got so bad that this dentist could not deal with it, he referred her to Dartmouth to get them taken out surgically. The good thing was that it got paid for by Medicare and Medicaid because it was a surgery in a hospital. Unfortunately, after that surgery, she didn't really bounce back. She ended up, her other health problems got worse, and that was kind of the beginning of the end. And then she passed away in October 5th, 2021. She was 32 years old. And I do think that if we could have gone to a dentist who would have taken, cleaned her teeth and so forth every 6 months, like most of us did, I think that would have made a big difference. Taking care of small cavities while they were small, then it would never have escalated into this kind of humongous problem. I think that there's lots of people in the state that either can't get to a dentist that will see them, can't get to a dentist that knows how to work with them and their disabilities, and then the expense is just nuts. Nobody can sustain that. I feel like there needs to be some education or more awareness of special needs and more willingness to, ask about, well, what will make this successful? Dental health is health. It's health care that is needed. Dental care should not be separate from other health care. It's very much a part of your general overall well-being.